Guys, what? T-Dog, what's Blazing Sports? We are here live, guys. Matthysse versus Kiram just ended. In case some of you guys don't know the blow-by-blow, we are going to go to the post-fight interview. Spoiler alert. Matthysse knocked out Kiram in the 8th round. Guys, there's a lot more we got to get into. Please stay tuned. Let me just check, make sure it's looking okay. All right. We're good. All right, we're finna watch the knockout. Is that right here, right?
Left and right.
So he hit him with a left hand and a right hand, and then dropped Kiram for the first time in the 8th round. And then he hit him with another jab, and he tipped him with the right hand. So it's 2 knockdowns in the 8th round for Matthysse, who honestly up until this point was not looking like the old Matthysse in honestly any shape, form, or fashion. And I do have some thoughts on that, guys. We're going to get into it. We're going to get into the post-fight interview. Honestly, I think Kiram actually did very well. He just got caught with some shots that he could not recover from. So, once again, guys, T-Dog was Blazing the Sports. We are here live. We're going to keep breaking this down. We're going to give you the news as it happens. Matthysse has a knockout victory over Kiram. Guys, it is official. Matthysse had just thrown his head back into the pool with the big fish at 147. There was a clear size difference between these two guys. Look at Matthysse, looked like a 140-pounder. Kiram looked like a 154-pound fighter. Clearly size difference. Kiram jab was disrupting Matthysse a majority of this fight, guys. And listen, they still have not got to the post-fight interview. I'm going to get you that, guys. I'm just going to talk to it again, guys. Spoiler alert: Matthysse hit him with a combination, a left and a right, dropped him in the 8th round, and then he hit him again and dropped him for the 2nd time. Kiram could not recover from that. Before the 8th round and getting hit with those shots, guys, Kiram was doing a very good job using his reach, using his range, using his jab and that right hand to keep Matthysse at bay. Honestly, it did not look like Matthysse was throwing with the power we seen him throw with in the past, the conviction, the shots that we seen him from doing in the past to lay guys out. And all of a sudden, guys, post-fight interview.
This contest comes to an end officially at 1 minute, 21 seconds of round number 8.
1 minute, 21 seconds, round number 8.
The fighting pride of Argentina, and now
the new WBA champion of the world, Matthysse. Look at Matthysse, guys, as the new WBA champion. They fought for the vacated champion. Again, guys, anybody that's watching this, if you're from Thailand, Kiram actually did very well. He used his range, he used his jab. I think he won a little bit more rounds than on the unofficial scorecard. He used his jab, right hand. Matthysse did not operate like I thought he would have once he got inside. Guys, but you know what? None of that really mattered when it comes to the end of the fight. Matthysse in the 8th round showed the power, showed that he still is a finisher, and he took out Kiram. Dropped him twice in the 8th round. Guys, now before the 8th round, I believe, Bob, was it the 6th round going into the 7th round? The 6th round going into the 7th round, guys. Kiram was caught in a corner. They was giving him something to sniff, and I believe they said it was herbs. You know, almost similar to Coming to America with Eddie Murphy, the natural berries and juices is which they would say, but it was herbs. All right, we got what is it? Fabana. I hope I'm not butchering the name. Fabana. I heard Matthysse was getting effed up until the side. Hey, you probably didn't see my original thought. Post-fight interview, guys. I will. All right, stay tuned. We're going to get into that. Hold that thought.
It was to shorten the distance and look for the body. But, you know, I noticed that his hits, his punches weren't hurting me, so then I started pressuring a bit more.
It didn't
You needed to pressure.
really up until the knockout that your punches were as sharp as they've been.
They wasn't as
recent
sharp.
fights.
Matthysse
Did
punches.
you feel that that was the case? What was going on?
No. We're going to get into this. Couldn't catch him. He was moving. Say he couldn't catch him. He was moving very well. He couldn't connect.
He was moving and I just couldn't catch him.
He was moving. He just couldn't catch Kiram. It didn't work out his plan.
Catch him with a jab. We thought it was a right hand ringside. It was a jab, and he falls from the jab.
So they saying the jab made him fall from the first knockdown. Yes. KO, 8th round. Matthysse stopped Kiram.
That he was maybe scared of your power at the end of the fight.
They asked Luke Matthysse, do you think he was scared of Luke Matthysse power at the end of the round?
Yes, he felt my power.
Yes, he felt my power.
Strength, but he felt that my hands were very heavy. Yes.
He felt my strength. He felt my hands were very heavy. Was he looking for a way out? Was Kiram looking for a way out?
I think maybe he was looking for a way out.
I think maybe he was looking for a way out.
What's next?
What's next, Lucas Matthysse? What's next?
In your career?
What's next? Manny Pacquiao. I heard Manny Pacquiao. He wants the best. Danny Garcia, Manny Pacquiao. I want the best. I will see you soon.
All right, thank you very much, Max. I think it's probably a pipe dream to think that he could.
Is it turned down, Bob, or not?
Off of that particular performance, he's going to have to come back and
Hey,
do
Bob.
something else, right?
Can you turn it down for me? All right, guys. We're about to get into this. I hope you guys, if you couldn't hear the post-fight interview, I hope that I was able to give you somewhat justice what happened. All right, the fight ended with an 8th round knockout by Lucas Matthysse. But, guys, before the 8th round knockout, Kiram, I hope I'm not butchering his name, the guy was using that jab nice. He was using his foot. Honestly, I give him more credit because I didn't know Kiram could move as well as he did on his feet. But his punch selection was very, very small. He used jab, 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 right hand, jab, 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 right hand. But to be honest, that, in my eyes, up until the knockout, he was winning the fight. It looks like there was two different sizes in this fight. Lucas Matthysse looked closer to 140. He did not look like a 147-pounder. And Kiram looked closer to a 154-pounder. Now, on fight night, I believe unofficially, Kiram was around 160 pounds. Now, throughout the fight, listen to the commentators, they were stating Matthysse is landing the harder, the more punches that hurt you. Honestly, the punches that he was landing up until the 8th round didn't seem like they had too much of effect on Kiram, to be honest. I thought Kiram was doing a very nice job of landing that jab, landing that right hand, and making it very frustrating for Lucas Matthysse to actually get inside. And the thing is, once Matthysse did get inside, he didn't let his hands go. He would throw 1 or 2 punches. He would not let his hand go. Now, I would say, guys, after maybe 5 or 6 rounds, you saw Matthysse that was a little bit more urgent to try to get inside. He came out, moving his head more, trying to get inside to land some punches. Now, in the 8th round, the actual punches that stopped him, they were not from the inside. He threw a nice jab that landed, and he threw a nice right hand that actually dropped Kiram. And when he dropped him, for a minute, it looked like he might have been out then because he went out and he laid flat for a half a second and then he popped back up. I actually thought he was going to finish the round, but Matthysse did not lay off him. He jumped right on top of him and hit him with another 1-2 combination as well. Guys, what's going on? The weight is Lucas at 140 still. How about the rematch with Victor Posto? Listen, Victor Posto, in my eyes, would probably give Lucas Matthysse the business again. I think Lucas Matthysse, from watching this fight, have a very hard trouble dealing with people that has range. He has not learned how to get inside on people that has a taller and longer range. Now, me being a boxer, the guys, one of the things you can do with being fighting a rangy fighter is go underneath his jab to get inside, or shoot a jab under his jab at the same time to get inside, but you got to let your hands go once you do it. Look at Matthysse is not 40 pounds. He is at 147. So Charles, he's now 147. He won the WBA at 147 pounds. Now, the super champion at 147 with the WBA is Keith one-time Thurman. So he is pretty much, I don't know, with all these belts being added, guys, he's a super champion. But look at Matthysse is now the regular champion. He fought for a vacated belt against Kiram. Now, up until that, guys, again, I would say Kiram was looking, he was winning the fight for the most part in my eyes. The unofficial court may have had, can't get this, I don't forget, Matthysse up maybe by 1 or 2 rounds. But to be honest, I thought Kiram was doing a better job using that distance, using that movement, landing that jab, landing that jab, landing that jab, or at least keeping the jab in his face and throwing the right hand. He did not seem to be faced by a lot of shots. Guys, but I'm going to go back to this. From the 6th round going to the 7th round, there was some issues in the corner of Kiram. It looks like they poured out something for Kiram to kind of sniff on, and they said it was some type of herbs. No, they probably wasn't going to stop the fight doing then because they don't know what those herbs are. But now, since the fight ended with a knockout, there's no need to really even test them. Even though they're probably going to do a post-fight testing, it doesn't matter because Luka Matthysse won the fight. So, Luka Matthysse going forward did not show that he is at the same level of boxing skills that he was at before he retired. A fight with Victor Posto, honestly, Victor Posto haven't really been doing a lot lately. Matthysse just coming back. Matthysse looked very rusty until the knockout. So I still say Matthysse has a lot to prove at 147 pounds. Again, he fought Victor Posto at 140. Now he's at 147. Champion like Earl Spence Jr. will love this fight, and I will predict a knockout by Earl Spence Jr. Keith Thurman will love this fight. Terrence Crawford or Jeff Thurman or Terrence Crawford or Jeff Horn will like this fight because up until the knockout, sad to say, Luka Matthysse did not show a lot what he should have shown. And guys, I did say Luka Matthysse was going to win this fight, but I am going to call a spade a spade. Yes, he's the champion. Yes, he won. Yes, his power actually did show up, but his boxing skills, he looked a little bit rusty. So hopefully, guys, this fight was a ring rust knock off to where when he come back his next fight, he'll be a little bit sharper. And I don't take it past him, guys. No, he did not look as sharp. No, his power didn't look as clean. No, he did not look as big. But guys, he has been off some time, so I'm not going to completely knock Lomachenko down to the ground. But the fact is, he came back. He didn't look as sharp. Earl Spence would retire Matthysse. Yes, he would. He would knock Matthysse out probably somewhere between maybe 8th round. He will flatline Matthysse. Matthysse, in my eyes, is not big enough for 147 pounds. I think he would do more damage at 140. But he's a 147-pound champion. He did call out Danny Garcia. He did call out Danny Garcia. He said he wanted the best. Well, guys, if he wanted the best, he wouldn't call out Danny Garcia because he's not a champion. He wouldn't call out Manny Pacquiao because Manny Pacquiao is not a champion. He would say, I want the best. I want Earl Spence Jr. I want Keith Thurman. I want the winner of Jeff Horn versus Terrence Crawford. But he called out Danny Garcia because Danny Garcia looked a little bit vulnerable, looked a little bit slow, and Keith Thurman may have exposed some things to him, or at least let him think that this is the least challenging guy, but a challenging guy I could face at 147 pounds. Guys, please do me a favor. Subscribe to the channel. We're doing our best to try to reach 1,000. You know, YouTube changed a lot. I'm doing my best to try to give you this, guys. This is live. This is not thought out. The fight just ended. I jumped into this no matter when you jumped into it. I started before they got into the post-fight interview. As soon as the fight is ended, I'm running over here, guys. My brother, I'm at Bob's house with my brother. We got a huge 64, 70-something inch TV right here, and I'm over there, and I jump on him, coming live to you guys, so I appreciate it. Charles said he loses to all you just named except maybe Jeff Horn. Guys, and I hate to say this. Oh, my gosh. I hate to say this. Jeff Horn. Wow. Jeff, you know what? I don't hate to say it. I'm just going to call it like it is, guys. A spade is a spade. Jeff Horn will give him some trouble. The thing with Jeff Horn is, Jeff Horn do believe in himself. Jeff Horn is going to come out and fight. Jeff Horn has a lot of flaws, but he's going to come out. He's naturally bigger. Jeff Horn, I believe, would have probably beat Kiram tonight, and he will give Matthysse a lot of trouble. Now, guys, going here, we have a lot to talk about. Terrence Crawford versus Jeff Horn. Jeff Horn is a naturally bigger fighter. Terrence Crawford is the better skill, more athletic fighter. Will skills pay the bill, or will Jeff Horn's size take over? Well, I'm going to tell you this right now. Jeff Horn will need to jump all over Terrence Crawford early. If you let Terrence Crawford build that confidence on him, he's going to school him very quickly. Earl Spence Jr., guys, is he going to fight Keith Thurman? No, he's not going to fight Keith Thurman, because Keith Thurman already said that he's going to use this year as basically a rebuilding fight, so maybe in 2019. All right, but guys, once again, this is your boy T-Dog, what's blazing in sports. We have been here live. I hope I was able to, off the top of my dome, give you as best recap as possible. I tried to set up as best as possible that was at home. Once again, guys, look at Matthysse 1. Kiram put up a very good fight. He was 38 wins, 24 knockouts. So he suffered his first loss by knockout. I still take my hat out to him. I think he fought his best. I think he got caught with a shot that he couldn't recover from, and Matthysse was a finisher. So I do take my hats off without taking my hat off to Matthysse. You won the fight. You did very well. I hope I'm going to chalk this fight up, because you have not fought in a very long time to be in ring rust. And guys, it is real. You can go train all you want, you hit the bags all you want, you can spar every day, but the fact is, if you have not fought for a while and you jumping in the spotlights and you fighting somebody that's undefeated, and thing is, Matthysse has a problem in my eyes against guys that has range. Kiram is like 5'10". The guy got like, I don't know, monkey arms, you know, orangutan arms, and he was pumping that jab. It was one time he pumped that jab more than Matthysse threw all punches, period, and Matthysse had a trouble getting around that. But guys, this your boy T that was blazing the sports. Please, guys, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe bell, please. And there's a little bell. It's called notification bell. So whenever your boy go live like this, you will be able to catch it. And I will do my best to deliver the boxing news unfiltered as best as possible. And hopefully, like Charles, who been with me for such a long time, and I truly appreciate it, stick around. And we're going to take this thing higher and higher and higher until what's blazing the sport is with the top dogs. And you know what? Whenever I rise, we rise. You're coming with me. T-Dub, what's blazing the sports, guys? We're out here.